9 months ago, I endured one of the most heart-wrenching moments of my life, a miscarriage that shattered my world. When my husband, Oliver, and I learned we were expecting, our hearts swelled with joy and hope. We were thrilled, diving headfirst into dreams of parenthood. We spent countless hours imagining our baby's face, their future personality, and the kind of parents we'd become. Oliver was my rock, and together we felt unstoppable on this incredible journey. We eagerly began preparing, transforming our guest room into a cozy nursery. We painted the walls a soft, soothing hue and discussed furniture choices with care. Every detail felt significant. I devoured parenting books, eager to absorb every bit of knowledge about pregnancy, childbirth, and raising a child. Those days were filled with excitement and anticipation. But one night everything crumbled. I woke up gripped by an unshakable sense of dread, a feeling I couldn't explain. My heart pounded as I rushed to the bathroom, and when I saw blood, panic set in. Tears streamed down my face as the reality hit. Oliver, startled by my cries, raced in, his face a mix of confusion and fear. He quickly drove me to the hospital, the minutes stretching into an eternity. At the hospital, I clung to a fragile hope, but the doctor's gentle words confirmed my worst fears. I had lost the baby. The news felt like a physical blow, leaving me numb with grief and disbelief. The days that followed were a blur of sorrow. I couldn't eat, sleep, or find the strength to talk. The world felt colorless, and I was trapped in a fog of despair. I took 2 weeks off work, barely leaving my bed. Each morning brought a fleeting moment of forgetfulness, only for the pain to crash back when I remembered the loss. Sleep became my only escape from the overwhelming heartache. My family surrounded me with love during this time, and I'll always be grateful for their support. My parents and sister checked in daily, calling, texting, or visiting, even though I struggled to respond. Cousins and relatives stopped by with meals and small gestures of care, but no amount of kindness could pierce the emotional numbness I felt. Oliver, however, was my lifeline. He cared for me when I couldn't care for myself, sitting with me in silence when words failed, bringing food I could barely touch. His quiet strength kept me from completely unraveling. He reassured me that we could try again when I was ready, his optimism a faint light in my darkness. Slowly, I began to heal. Returning to work gave me a routine to anchor myself, a distraction from the constant grief. But in quiet moments, the pain lingered. I joined online support groups for miscarriage survivors, finding solace in shared stories. Reading about others' experiences helped me feel less alone, and sharing my own journey allowed me to process my emotions. I'm still grieving, and I suspect I always will, but I've stopped blaming myself. I've come to accept that some things are beyond our control, and that belief has brought me a measure of peace. But last week, an incident at my sister Elise's baby shower shook me deeply, unraveling some of the progress I'd made. Elise announced her pregnancy 2 months ago, but I learned about it through a cousin, not directly from her. It hurt, especially since Elise and I have always been close. She was there for me during my miscarriage, offering comfort when I needed it most. When I asked her why she didn't tell me herself, she explained she didn't want to upset me while I was still grieving. I understood her intent. We can't tell the full story in a short video. If you want to see the full story, click the link in the